loves. It's Lisa Stamper here with your weekly Angel Oracle card reading. This Oracle card reading is for August. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. For August the 23rd to the 29th, 2021. The card deck that we've been guided to use for this week is the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. Super exciting spread this week. First card that comes through that can help us through a week. And again, I just want to say if there's any people who are trying to bomb on here or try and giving you reading or inboxing for a reading, report them or let me know so then we can get that taken care of for you, because this is a sacred space and we keep it like that. So the first card that helps us through a week is visualize abundance in all forms. It speaks to God gave, and it's interesting because when I read the word God, I know for myself, I don't resonate, and I completely support everybody's beliefs. But for myself, I don't resonate well with organized religion. So if God doesn't resonate with you, then you can replace it with universe or energy. So anywhere where I'm using the word God, just replace it with whatever feels good to you, because it doesn't matter. It's all whatever, again, resonates with you. Hello, Miss Michelle. Hello, Miss Andrea. So great to have you guys. Okay. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually comes into reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you'll experience. This card reminds you that whatever you imagine is what you experience. The angels guide you to visualize your desires and study your fears. This is where it's really important that we focus on that which we want instead of that what we don't want, because really, truly, 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 our thoughts do create our experiences. Goes. You receive this card to help you adjust your visions, including those that arise from your thoughts and feelings. Have you been imagining worst case scenarios? The ego employs this technique as a try to foresee and control the future. Yet when we visualize the worst, we actually call those experiences into being, into happening. Everything that you've been visualizing is a thought form of energy around you. I love how they explain this. Oh, Jody, I love you. You are gorgeous. I love you. Thank you. Everything you've been visualizing is a thought form of energy around you. Angels, clairvoyants, and sensitive people can discern these thought forms because they're real energy that swirls around you and takes. They can actually take shape of what you're visualizing. For example, if you're envisioning a new home, there'll be a thought form of energy of a home floating next to your head and your shoulders or whatever in your aura, right? And that's how psychics or intuitives like myself can accurately say you're manifesting a new home. It's because they can sense the energy. Oh, hello, Anna Hardy. She says, I just adore you. Gave me one of the best readings I've ever had. Please come back to Calgary. Oh, my love. I'm not on that network anymore, but I do offer personal readings online. That I do for people. So we can still do face to face. We can just do it online, my love. I'd be honored to do that for you. Okay. So, eventually, all thought forms crystallize into solid matter. The good news is that you can uncrystallize anything in your life that doesn't work by withdrawing the power that you've given it. And one of the ways that I do this, guys, if I start thinking about something, or I worry about something, then as soon as I bring into my awareness that I'm worrying, I'll go cancel, clear, delete, because it literally cuts it off and then it won't manifest. Okay. Do not complain about it or affirm its reality unless it's something positive. When you're visualizing desire, it helps to have a physical representation. So this just goes to talk about having a vision board if you want, cutting out things or writing down phrases that you have on a board that you can see. Having an image or a placeholder object can make the visualization more real to you, and that will increase the effect. A vision board is a place to keep the visual cues of your desires. This can be something as a cork board where you can pin pictures, a large piece of construction paper where you glue stuff from magazines, whatever it is to you, but to have it. I look at mine every single day, and I gotta say, one of the things that made me really realize that this was real is I was able to see that everything that I had wanted had come true, everything that I had put on my vision board. So These things do really, truly happen. So the next card that comes through is face your financial fears. It says, when you're honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self doubts. And I do want to say, one of the things that I tell my clients that your guides are asking me to share is I always say, you know, if they're scared to go after something, feel the fear, but do it anyhow. Don't let it stop you. That's just your ego trying to keep you small. Feel the fear and do it anyhow. Let's go deeper. It says, Dear One, this card comes to you because the angels see how your unconscious anxieties have pushed away abundance. Deep down, you worry about whether you will actually receive it. In addition, you've been struggling with fear both of failure and of success, which has kept you stuck in indecision and inaction. And guys, a lot of the people that I'm working with right now are facing fears, myself included, of stepping into being seen more, etc. But they actually show me it's because of the stuff that we went through. Because chances are, if we're a healer or a reader or an intuitive or an empath in this lifetime, we have been in other lifetimes and we're scared of it, or we have unconscious or repressed beliefs about being killed in the witch trials. But please know, we've been so reassured that that will not happen in this lifetime, and that we need you, we need you, we need you. So fortunately, once you admit these fears to yourself, they lose power to unconsciously control you. Perhaps it's helpful for you to hear that every person struggles with self-doubts. The human ego is designed to keep people afraid and prevent them from fulfilling their divine destiny. Second card that they talked about, ego. So that means that your ego is going to come up strong this week. Again, the ego is something that plays on your fears. It's essentially fear. I always like to think of fear as what is the acronym for it? I can't think of it's like edging God out. Oh, that's what ego is. Thank you. That's what they were telling me. The acronym is for ego, edging God out. So it's like it's pulling your fears, right? So if they get loud, know that that's all it is. It's just your ego. It's just your ego. And I've also been told from Spirit that the people who have the biggest demands, or like the meanest egos, are the ones with the biggest purpose. So step forward, please step forward, please step forward. Do your purpose. Once you admit these fears to yourself, they lose their power. Perhaps it's helpful for you to hear again about the ego. Everybody struggles. Thankfully, you're blessed with the gift of self-awareness, because again, once we bring it to the light of awareness, then we can know, oh, hey, that's all it is, and keep going. You can take an honest inventory of your thought processes. So this is what they're recommending, and admit that you have sometimes sabotaged your own success. These realizations are ensuring that you no longer allow yourself to be intimidated. Or again, if you're intimidated, you feel the fear and do it anyhow. Your decisions are guided by love and not fear. One thing they're asking me to share that I've been doing lately is Archangel Jophiel. She is the angel of beauty, and she can uplift your thoughts. So I've been calling on her because as I'm creating this new product that Spirit is asking me to create, which I'll share with you guys in another live in a little bit, because I got to put it all together. But I've been calling on her to beautify my thoughts, to uplift my thoughts, and she automatically does. So again, because we're born with free will, you just have to ask. But the angels, it was really sweet. I got to go and see a friend today, and her little girl was asking me about angels. And I was just explaining all about, you know, that God or universe or whatever created angels for us to help us, guys. They are here to help humanity. So call on them for help with anything and everything. And for somebody who is missing something or looking for something or has misplaced something, they're saying, ask Archangel Chamuel to help you find it. You'll find it right away. So whoever that's for you. The third card that's coming through is God is your source. That is the card there. And they say everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway for you to receive. In God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. This card reminds you that your job is not your source. God is. I'm supposed to read that again. This is a reminder that your job is not your source. God is. When you worry about your work or whether people will buy your product or service, you're blocking your flow of abundance. It's time to focus upon your true source of everything that you need for your life and your purpose. God is omnipresent, so that means that God is within you and in every situation that you're concerned about. Take whatever worry you have and put it into words. For example, getting a promotion and raise at work, or selling my home, and then add, God, please help me with, or God, thank you for helping me with, right? So then, God, please help me with getting a promotion at rate and raise at work, or God, thank you for helping me selling my home. You immediately shift to the positive energy as you move from worry to prayer. Your renewed faith opens the door to miraculous solutions. And guys, sometimes this just takes habit. You just got to do it. And then once you do it, then you can start to cultivate this practice of always doing that, always calling in, asking for assistance and help. And we don't have to worry that we are asking for too much, or that they're busy with other things, because angels are actually omnipresent, meaning they can be with all of us at the same time. So they really, truly do want to help you. Okay, so your renewed faith opens doors to miraculous solutions. Keep in mind, though, that prayers are often answered in unexpected ways. For example, you may get a promotion at a different job. Know that these solutions are always for your best and highest good. Now, it's so funny because I always ask, like, Spirit every day, how can I serve? How can I serve? And they told me that there was 2 additional cards. So these are just little bonuses for you guys. The 4th one is attracting, not chasing. This all has to do with energy. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of fear's underlying chasing energy. If you think about chasing, right, it doesn't feel good. It feels like a push, a force. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So push and force and struggle and strive come from wounded masculine. Like, am I going to get it? I'm scared I'm not going to get it. I got to force. I got to work harder. I got to do whatever. Where the receiving and the gratitude and the allowing is divine feminine. And that is what is rising. This is the paradigm that we're moving into. It says, Dear One, this card indicates that perhaps you've been chasing money or some other object that you desire. The angels of abundance remind you that whatever you run after runs the other way. The underlying fears that compel chasing behavior are the very same ones that result in lack and disappointment. Instead of chasing, attracting can bring your desires to fruition. Attraction happens when you speak positively. So again, it's focusing on what you want. Speak positively and hold positive thoughts and visions about your manifestations. You literally love them into reality. And guys, Jessica says you're glowing. Thank you, my love. I love you. We had a lovely pool day. I'm at a friend's house. She said, oh my God, I have that written on my mirror. I attract, I do not chase. Perfect. Then it allows things to come to you quicker. You love them into reality. And I don't know if somebody's trying to manifest a car or something, but you can actually call on your, if you have other family members living with you or your friends, that they hold that vision for you as well, because then it can show up faster, right? Every day, send gratitude and love to whatever you're dreaming about. Welcome it into your life. Really picture, like I have written on my mirror, Jessica says that she put, I attract, I do not chase. What's written on my mirror is, it is already done, right? So thank it for being part of your experience, and take love-based action steps as you're guided to rapidly bring about this manifestation. Because again, we are always guided. We are always being led and shown the way. They are giving us the nudges and the little intuitive insights or the ideas to follow. Then we just have to follow and do it, and then we get the next step revealed to us. The last card that comes through that can help us through August 23rd to the 29th, and guys, for those of you who are watching that are new to this, they usually aren't this long, but the angels ask and I always deliver. So ask your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Have you asked for help with a situation? This card is a gentle reminder that heaven can come to your aid only if you ask for help and then accept it when it is offered, right? So many times, or we think that it has to look a certain way. So many times we'll ask for help, and then somebody will come along and like offer a helping hand or money or whatever, and we push it away, right? So that is like the answered prayer. So it's accepting it, accepting the help. Of the countless wonderful gifts that God has bestowed upon us, free will is the most powerful. So remember that in order for God and the angels to help you manifest the abundance you desire in your life, you must ask. Don't worry that you'll ask for the wrong thing. As long as you're sincere in your prayers, heaven will bring you everything for your best and highest good. And whenever I make these every week, I always set the intention that whoever sees this is for their best and highest good, which is a pure intention, right? It's in service. Tell God whatever is in your heart and what has been worrying you. Ask for help, then be open and receptive to receiving. God and the angels know that you have earthly needs, and they're happy to help you fulfill them as long as you ask. Again, they are made for us. We do have helpers here, but we do have to ask. We do have to ask. It doesn't matter how you ask, but only that you do. This card is urging you to do so right now. So just ask. Please help me. Please help me. Asking is a sign that you're willing to work as a co-creator with God and that you freely accept divine intervention into your life. God and the angels want you to be happy and to be able to achieve your life purpose. By asking for help, you're coming to alignment with your mission on this planet. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I do have a couple openings for September for personal private readings. If you guys are interested in that, they can be life-changing, and it's really wild what comes through. I just feel so honored to be of service that I get to do those things. You can check on my website for openings, and if you want to book there, otherwise you can just reach out and we can do it like that. I also have other courses available and such, if that is calling to you. Love you guys so much. So many blessings. May the long time sun